I'm just not going to do it for long. Just a couple seconds. I'm going to go right off it again, okay?
I wonder if I did straight up.
No, whatever way feels best for you. Just hit it quick like that. There, gone again. Just right off it again immediately. That's terrible, John. I've never
We're
seen
trying
this
new
spot
age
so
practices here.
Never. Are you kind of glad in a weird kind of way?
Yeah.
Just think of the bright side. At least you didn't get this when you were at work. At least it had the sense to wait until you were on holiday.
When did you first get interested in Stonehenge?
When I first saw your head. Oh, my stitches.
Stitches. No, it's like,
Keep the camera on him. I'm going to punch him in the pancreas. He's got a sore stomach.
don't, Mike, seriously.
Oh, it's scary. My hometown.
We'll give you 3 guesses.
The main streets whitewash windows are doing more. They're closing down the factories.
Pull your hair back.
They're coming back no more to my hometown. You get the light out of my eyes. All right, man.
Come on over! Hey, Meneptus, what's that up on the road?
Well, here we are, in your last few months of civilized existence in Canada.
There's John Morris. Look at those muscles.
Why?
Oh,
Watch out there.
Watch out, guys. Driftwood into the river.
No, don't. Put it in the river.
Don't watch your back.
Don't, John. Oh.
Maybe it won't happen.
There's lots of boats down there. Watch this.
There's driftwood into the river. I got momentum.
cutaway shot of Mike and Paul. Their reaction to this fiasco. And back to John. Mr. Hercules.
Great. Okay, Janet.
Getting closer, John. Careful, careful.
And here it goes. Hey,
It won't even move.
let's ride it now.
Milk here. Hooray! A drop of golden sun. Me, a guy who's got hat hair. Far, a long, long way to run. Nazis, people who walk like this. Adolf Hitler, a man who had a mustache. Adolf Eichmann, they caught him in South America. That will bring us back to do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, Sieg Heil! You got it? Okay, look. I cannot hardly believe it was went to pouring rain.
Taken right?
No. There's something seriously wrong with that.
Incoming!
I am cooking luncheon.
Incoming!
Incoming! Cooking luncheon. Here, Hawkeye. You gotta get this.
Come on, Hawkeye. Don't let the meat get wet.
Pouring rain. Oh,
That's a pretty nice smelling piece of meat there.
we're having stewed hot dogs and hamburgers.
John, don't let the meat get wet. They'll fall apart. Get them on, doink. Not all of them. Okay, close it up, John. You're getting water in. Don't try to do them all at once. Don't be a fool, John. Don't be such a tool, John.
Take that back into the kitchen. Before I stab you with this, hurry up, John Morris, you got me in the ring. Around the circle.
Okay, all right.
Get this.
Leave the door open. That's right.
Okay, John, I'll do that.
You want the tool?
The long pants with the belly boots? Getting soaked is lots of fun. Hey, none of that now.
See, you're right, John.
None of that now. Well, here we are cooking lunch.
You know, you need an umbrella over that. You're just losing the heat, you know. Yeah, stand over it. Lie on it.
Mike, we've only got 30 minutes of film for John Morris.
Mike, this is going to be really interesting.
Is God made hard like you sang in away with me.
And have come,
Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Sorry.
Hi. On this week's edition of Fishing Ontario, we're going to talk about a number of interesting subjects. And it's a pleasure of mine to have my guest, John Morris, who has fished with many unconventional methods. John, good to have you here today.
It's good to be here there, John.
John, what methods are you going to teach us today when fishing in Ontario?
Well, John, I thought I would take you out into this beautiful lake here today and show you a new method of fishing. And actually, I was kind of thinking fishing with explosives. It's kind of a method that I've devised myself. It's sort of patented under the Jomo trademark. Yeah, and I thought, well, anyways, I'll demonstrate about pouring the explosives, the gasoline that we have here in this this here boat, onto the water, onto the lake. You see? And you toss your worms out into the top of the lake.
Well, maybe we can get into it later, John, when we're fishing.
Let me explain something to you, John.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, we'll explain later out of the water.
Okay. Well, let me take this opportunity then, John, to just show the folks at home who our guests will be today fishing on this edition of Fishing Ontario. Well, we're heading out about 8 p.m. the Canada Day weekend. And we're heading out into the middle of Duck Lake, where John is going to show us his method of fishing with explosives. And it will prove, I believe, to be a very informative and interesting fishing trip. Okay, we're stopped here in a nice, deep bass area. And John,
this looks like a perfect spot for some gasoline fishing, Johnny.
Right, well, why don't you...
Okay, let me demonstrate the method here. See, this is what I discovered many years ago from tedious fishing with tiny little worms on sticks and poles, you know. Just pour the gasoline like this into the water. Just make sure you get a good amount, Okay, I think that should be about it. Now, I got some bait here somewhere. Oh, yeah. Always count on me for a little bit of extra bait. Okay, we got a little bit of bait. Toss it into the lake. Okay, now this is the way it works, Johnny. As soon as the fish come up, take the match here, just light it, and then what we're gonna do, are we still rolling? Okay, as soon as we see the fish come to the surface, we're gonna light this match, throw it onto the lake surface, and it's gonna completely ignite, and all the fish are gonna be fish fried and laying on the top for us lazy fishermen. I'll just take my net, I'll scoop them up, we'll have fish for dinner. It's gonna be wonderful.
Right,
and if there are any that are really nasty, don't quite get burnt by the gasoline, just smack them on the head like that.
Well, thank you, John, and that was very informative. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Fishing Ontario, where we've learned from John Bart Morris to fish using gasoline and explosives. And we hope you'll tune in next week when we learn from John how many fish can be caught as you fish naked. Well, hey! What's this? Look at John Morris. Looks like some kind of notice stuffed inside here. Let's open it up, shall we? Jomo was here.
Because
Are you gonna park there, serious? Or because of the septic tank?
because of this trauma.
Let me see this.
That's sick.
Well,
As you see, the BMW tire is up to its axles in problems. Far too much?
too much.
Maggot!
John, do you want to move the J2000?
Sure, but look at this from the side. It's really sucked in there. You're gonna have to You're gonna have to videotape it being towed.
If this was circumcised properly, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, listen, Darth
If it was
Vader
circumcised,
helmet.
it would have been better.
Enough with the Darth Vader helmet there, Johnny.
I get it. There's him out of here. John, I think we've got enough footage of the stuck car now. Like
All
at
right.
this point, people are saying, Okay, John, you go ahead and film. I'll just get all this work done. Destroy your life.
A little upset about the car?
No, I'm a little upset about you not adhering to the work ethic that I grew up with.
None of us adhere to that, John. None of us.
Nothing.
John, what are you doing? You've got to lift that back bumper.
Oh yeah. Okay, wait, get this on camera. John wants me to lift the back of the car while he drives out. All right, let's go.
Stop using your brain.
Those are the calf muscles of the FA training. Let's see what's going on the other end of the car.
Gone. Sorry. Why won't that work?
John, why don't you
Why the
put a piece of board under this?
Oh, that was the problem. We didn't have a woman involved telling us what to do.
Why don't we get some female to videotape and
What'd you say?
I said that was the problem. There wasn't a woman involved telling us what to do.
against the grain.
You'll do it. You'll do it.
Easy.
Very good.
Yeah!
That was very good.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Do we have slow-mo?
Replay.
Very good.
Yeah!
Hey, I had 4 there at one time. No, you didn't.
I know you lost the laser.
Come over here.
Strong
I'll give you a little commentary. Let me explain what's happening here. Mike Bragg has just been lazed by John Belbeck. See, John Belbeck is the U.S. is complaining constantly that he's not doing very well and it's so hard to be the U.S. What's he doing right now? See these little things? Can we get a zoom in on these?
All right.
These little things are laser towers. John Belbeck is calling down Star Wars and zapping our stuff from space. Poor guy. Really hard for him. Mike, you're being Jomo. You're being Jomo. With John Morris, you don't say, why did he do it? You say, what can we do to fix the situation? Accuse the precipitation. Oh, yeah. Place the blame securely on the... right. Cut. Start again. I'll come in again. Place the blame securely on the shoulders of the precipitation, where it belongs. Whatever you endeavor, don't put the blame securely upon your own shoulders. Not. Now I'm blind. Like a couple of days ago, we were all concerned because John Morris, endeavoring to be the life of the family, party, cottage, etc., got a giant log and threw it in the river. He's trying to be this minor logging experience so we can watch it go over. The problem was he started risking his life and enjoying the fact that he was swimming across a heavy current, standing perilously near the edge on slippery surfaces with smooth-soled shoes that we'll return to in a minute. And everyone was getting all wound up about this, and we tried to get him to stop, and I said, just ignore him and he'll stop doing it. Well, enough is enough. 2 days ago, you'd think it would be over. But, see, John's shoes got a little wet wading across the river, so he had to borrow some from John Belbeck. And this morning, John Belbeck's woken up only to discover that his shoes are gone. Meaning, John Morris has worn John Belbeck's shoes home. Puts them on 2 days ago and, I wonder whose these are. Oh well. So John Morris's foolishness 2 days ago is still affecting people today who are completely innocent. John Belbeck's toothbrush is missing too. Do you think John Morris was using it the entire weekend thinking it was his? Mine was red when I got here. I guess it's blue now.
I'll just say for the record that it's about 95 degrees right now, July 5th, 1990, and we got some kind of traffic jam. Do you want to show that? We're sitting here in 95-degree weather.
It's too dark in there. You'll never see me.
You're wondering why I'm standing here, aren't you? There's a good reason. The last bit of filming we did involved a supposedly stupid move that John Morris made involving John Belbeck's shoes. Well, we've done some further investigation, and we discovered that we've been scammed. Scammed by a man we learned to trust. Scammed by a man that looks like Hawkeye Pierce. Here's his story, and here's his full confession.
Not 20 minutes ago, I thought John Morris, keeping in character. So really, I do have, things to base it. We do have precedent to base, what we thought. But I thought these were in Toronto on John Morris's athlete's feet. But I was wrong, okay? So John, I'm sorry, and I thought you had my toothbrush too. I'm still convinced you do. And I'm not...
Battery ran out.
Oh!
Just at the end.
Really? Is that the end of the tape?
No, the battery ran out. I'll get another one.
The healthy one.
Reverse polarity.
Hey!
Else!
We're in
Right through the window. Salut se matrenia, vero scorvenia, vero che vierme sto core non ha, per miero santo chiervia. Sorry.
Let's sing that song we sang the other night.
Who was nice enough to cut them up? Lizzie.
Dizzy Lizzie.
Very nice.
There.
Are we gonna pray or?
Yeah, come on.
Look at this cameraman. Look at
Hold
the
on.
detail.
That's the bacon, please.
You crazy monkey. There's a big crumb on it. Achoo.
Okay.
Steady cam next year, guys. Promise.
Promise. When we do that one on JW.
I go to bed. Paul's sitting at this table. Books all spread out, underlining, coloring, researching in depth, cross-referencing. I fall asleep. Hours later, get up to go to the washroom, hold my door. He's in exactly the same position, researching, underlining, and he turns around and he says, and another thing about that rook game. Just as soon as I step out the door.
I knew you'd be back.
Yep, your partner, Sally Brown. Fuga twilling importance, around the server. I don't want your money fish. That's nothing for winter. Sorry, we spoke with Freemason, former 32nd degree, David Dito.